Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius September 27, 2022. A Venus-Neptune opposition early today can bring some level of discontent to the surface. Something could deflate you related to work, your dreaming world, or health. If a particular plan or project doesn't seem as realizable, you could feel emotionally winded or drained. However, you're likely to rebuild your inspiration based on more realistic goals. After all, you make the best decisions when you know what's genuinely viable, and it's not an ideal time to make them just yet. Today's transits remind you of the need for some extra magic or inspiration in your life. What you see now may not be the whole story, and there's no need to push to know everything just yet. Double-check facts and figures and avoid falling for things that seem too good to be true. On this day before a new moon, reflection makes sense. It's a good day to tidy up. Today is one to play your cards close to the chest. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance and beauty, spins within the sky, she'll become submerged by a tsunami sent by a wrathful Neptune across the sky. It wouldn't be wise to jump to conclusions or do anything in romance that is impulsive. This is an extremely confusing and deceptive influence and could leave you regretting everything that you do today. Embarrassment and disappointment are likely, so keep your wits about you and your laser-sharp vision focused on the immediate tasks at hand. To go into new territory or start a fresh relationship is a cause for danger. How do you actually feel about your coworkers? The dynamics of your professional relationships may seem clearer when Venus in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. The opposition may bring out the hidden aspects of your workplace dynamics. Frenemies or not-so-genuine connections may show their true colors today in subtle, intuitive ways. Listen to your gut feeling as you interact with your coworkers, supervisors, and clients. You may see some hidden influences coming to light, which may give you a greater perspective of what may play a part in your relationships with your coworkers. While the moon's monthly visit to your income sector will always see it form a friendly aspect to Uranus and the North Node in your income sector, as it does today, not usually when Venus, the planet of money, is here. This is the moon's only visit while Venus is in your work sector, and it comes just as the sun's departure yesterday has given her the reins. The planets are giving you lots of fresh energy to play with. The energy is fanciful and light, yet significant. This is not a time to enjoy the silly things in life and forget the rest, but rather to expand your horizons and invite the new into your life. Give up the habits that have kept you in stuck positions. Change does not have to be intense and traumatic, but it does take work. Drink red clover tea to help your blood break down those stuck places. If the recent period that you have been through tended to destabilize today will incite you to find a certain amount of balance. Indeed, because you take everything onto yourself and systematically try to smooth things out with your family, friends, and coworkers, you will finally have some harmony in your life. But the vibrations won't be able to do everything, and this is why you should avoid acting like the Lone Ranger and doing everything alone. You will then have greater success in your professional life. Be diplomatic, receptive, and don't speed up the rhythm too much. In this way, you will also have a better relationship with your partner. 2 days after the September equinox, there is a definite sense of change in the air today, but this comes with a chance to pause. The moon is making its only visit to your work sector while Venus is here and leaving next week, but Mercury having just retrograde back in. This is a chance to listen to your intuition, instincts, and imagination. At the same time, the dwarf planet series last weekend in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart makes this a day for following your heart while reminding you that life can't be all work and no play. At the same time that the Sun is spending his first weekend in your relationship sector, the dwarf planet series is spending her last in your romantic sector. With the focus shifting off matters of the heart and onto your relationships, and with a new moon tomorrow cementing that, this is a chance to embrace the spirit of romance and bring as much of it into your relationships as possible. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Aries Libra today and connects with the sun, forming a new moon. This is a strong test of your stamina and fighting power, and you could feel drained at times. You might need to roll out the yoga mat and take a child's pose at some point today. People could be acting the fool around you simply because they aren't equipped to handle the flood of emotions. Be prepared for a few to display some bad behavior. If you want the same kind of respect, cash, and admiration your idols enjoy, you'll have to put in the time and hard work to bring your ideas to their attention. Meanwhile, mind the way you dress and express yourself in the world. While others may perceive you one way, you're tempted to take a new path to keep them guessing. This is not a day for the faint of heart. Try to address your work and obligations with the understanding that everyone is feeling the weight of the world and unable to fully process the magnitude of what they're experiencing. Just take it slow and steady, and try your best to keep your eye on the ultimate goal in your life. We all get a reprieve in the evening. In the morning, the Virgo moon aligns with retrograde Mercury, making us chatty. Although we have much to say, we should be re-evaluating our ideas instead of attempting to prove anything to anyone now. Conversations will help us to hone our talking points and understand concepts from new perspectives. However, it is just as likely that we will take offense to differences of opinion. Try to keep an open mind, even if your beliefs remain unchanged. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection, suggesting we avoid starting new projects. Focus on work that is already in progress or take it easy. It will be easier to communicate, and job searches and salary negotiations should go more smoothly. If you want to make more money, don't think about what you don't have. Instead, think about what you can change in your life and the lives of others with what you earn now. What counts is the people you touch, not what you own. If you've wanted to make some changes to the way you earn or save money, this is the time to start or increase your efforts. Send out more resumes, join networking groups, or set up a savings plan. Mid-morning, the moon enters Libra, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, we are in a peacekeeping mood. A desire to keep matters pleasant and surface level can cause us to come across as superficial. Although achieving harmony is our primary intent, we should ensure that its pursuit doesn't lead us to make self-effacing choices.